range of our military. They're saying, no, you're not the most powerful force in the universe. God's army of angels is. That's probably what's going on, and I don't even know about. But I strongly suspect that's the kind of thing that may be taking place at this very moment. You understand? Because it's already been coming out. This stuff is real. There is advanced technology that blows the minds of our greatest aerospace engineers out there. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So the likelihood is very great this thing is happening. Most people don't realize what's taking place on planet Earth right now. And I hope it is, because we need relief. And we got to start, our hearts got to go out to our children, the people at the bottom of rungs of the social economic ladder that are homeless out there, while we take care of criminals at a cost of $100,000 per year per criminal, okay, in the jail system, but no soup per year if you're not a criminal. I mean, God sees all this. You think that's not pissing him off? So you wonder what the stuff that pisses God off. Just put yourself in his shoes. So you figure out exactly what society will look like when you get it your way. When you're the guy ordering at Burger King, to use their motto, right? I mean, I have no idea if they'll really let you have it your way, but, that's what God wants. But he wants you to be honest. If you're honest, you're going to be on the same page with him. You say, that makes sense. Yeah, I want it like that. That's exactly right. Everybody has to be okay. So you've got to embrace this egalitarian philosophy to live by and say, yes, it's the only way to fly. It's freedom, not for some, but for everybody. We're all equally beloved. There's no room for racism, sexism, or anything else out there. That's the way it is. Yeah, there was a time God was sorry he created us. I mean, we got to understand what this is all about. So the inorganic suffering, the artificial invented suffering, has everything to do with money. Money is the big controller of that. And the top money lovers at the very top. Okay, and they make life miserable for those it picks on. It's a very unfair world. And God, we've got to there's no other hope to get off every form of money. It's just that the money lover class, they can't resist it. They're like snot-nosed, spoiled, bratty kids, drunk on the blood of God knows what. It's taken over the candy store, and they're saying, no, we're having it our way, and it's going to get worse. So I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm just taking more candy. Yeah, demon-possessed. I mean, that's what I see. That's what it's like in this world, and this multitude of people that love the money more than they love human beings. They're not living by the golden rule, the only law that God said that has teeth. But yet we're all obsessed with the rules and laws of man and all this crap, all this ephemeral, fleeting crap. And this reality has been manufactured, engineered by madmen, evil men that forsake their very soul, don't care, don't see any relevance, don't see any value in their soul and their conscience. You tell me that's not a problem? That doesn't create a freaking gnarly, wanton schism within all our lives? It does. It's tough being human, and thank God, God knows it. We should all be very thankful that there is a good God. So you take advantage of that little bit of faith. You have an opportunity to seize it. It's your choice. It's factual. It's real. It's the only thing that is real, man. Invest in eternity, the hereafter. Hope to God this thing goes on, and it just gets better, and the good guys win. And you be on the side of the good guys. Jump off this ship of fools careening to destruction, where you're stuck with all those money-loving boys down there in some place out of Dante's Inferno's 9 circles of hell. Not me. I don't want to be there. God knows, man. I'm a good candidate for being poor, I got to tell you. I'm just grateful to have life. It's exhilarating. Any one of us could be dead today. I mean, is that not something to be excited about? Wow, we're living on the edge, all of us, all the time. All right, friends, I'm quickly on to some recent current events and other talking points I wanted to get into. This is really sad. These people Marines over in Afghanistan getting murdered by this crazy ISIS-K group. I mean, what goes around comes around. Okay, this bad karma. I tell you what. Yeah, and what's going on over there, man? I'm so sad. We just got to keep praying for these people. I'm telling you, this is horrible. Okay, death is horrible, and this is horrible what's going on over there. people being maimed and killed. I'm so sick and tired of this. You think God isn't sick and tired of this crap going on? There's something that everybody's got to understand about this business of a critical mass. When it's used in the sense of how many does it take to tip the scale, sometimes it could be one out of a billion. If they're in the right position of power, they can affect your reality in a very profound, dramatic way. That's why I say one turd in the punch bowl is way too many. But they keep plopping more and more and adding diarrhea. And it's just, they can't stop themselves. Again, like the spoiled brat kids taking over the candy shop. It really sticks in my craw that the pagans, the secularists, have changed the before Christ in history, okay? When we tell time, this is 2021 AD, after the death of Christ. But no, they've changed it. Oh, and now it means before Common Era. So we're not going to take the BC out completely, but totally change the meaning. Changing history. That's the power they have to change history. If we're going to be all about science, last week I was talking about comparing, some clown that believes the Earth has reached its carrying capacity going around bugging pregnant women. Oh, please abort your baby, comparing that to people. Oh, please get a vaccination. Could you imagine if they're running ads on, oh, please abort your baby, the Earth's reached its carrying capacity. That's a scientific principle. Check it out for yourself. Is there a consensus? What, you think I believe there's a unanimous consensus to that? You see, we're brainwashed to believe there's a unanimous consensus to this stuff. Oh, well, we all got to be on the same page here and just, bum rush the public with ads and peer pressure and bullying, whatever it takes to get our way. My faith in man will only be restored if I start seeing people treating worldly wealth as they do a hot potato. In other words, you get rid of it as quick as you can, like Christ taught. Use worldly wealth to win friends for yourself. I mean, what are these people afraid of? I mean, somebody has a relative or a friend, and you got all these millions or billions, whatever. Start offering it. Say, look, you got a business venture, you need couple hundred thousand, whatever it takes, to help get it off the ground. Do it. You might find some of them are going to be takers. Some are very content where they are, and everything could balance itself out. We could use money, but we've got to use it understanding that eventually the object here is that everybody is prosperous and money loses its relevance. We just don't care anymore because we're all doing just fine. You understand? That's the only state of affairs that it's going to work for everybody, and that's what working is. If it doesn't work for everybody, it ain't working. This so-called reality, I call it unreality. It's been forced down our throats from birth. We have a cost of living, but certain men don't. And that's okay. We accept that. But we can't accept the idea that everybody is born rich. Why not? If that's what God says, we better accept it with zeal and delight. But we're basically all forced to contend within a fear-based, fear-driven, foul-smelling, invented, I made up a new term, It's a mal reality, like malevolent reality from birth. And it really is a pay-to-play society. And, a lot of times I wish, the news, it stresses me out. We live in a very neurotic society because we know what's going on halfway around the world instantaneously. I mean, if it's less stressful to go back to Pony Express, I say let's do it. Banish all news. No more news. Local, state, federal, internet, we don't want to know. Unless it comes by way of Pony, keep it yourselves, okay? Of course, I know that's not going to happen, but you see, that's really what I'd say. If it's less stressful, I'll take it. Okay, friends, I'm on to a couple of thoughts I've had from this last week. The longer I, quote, live, the longer I want to live. Life's good, and that is forever. Quote, science suggests many things. Among those things is the theory that the planet Earth has reached its, quote, carrying capacity. Do adherents of science therefore have a responsibility to preach, to teach, to coerce others in embracing that science, to be anti-human, procreation? If they are anything like vaccine scientists, it wouldn't be pretty. Imagine sucking in every single mainstream media outlet, then purchasing ads pleading people to stop having children. The earth cannot support any more people begging you to abort your babies to save the earth. I just want to state, friends, listen, I'm not one of those that prescribes to the theory that the earth has reached its carrying capacity. There is no scientific consensus on that. Just take care of the people we have. Okay, and when the earth is populated to God's satisfaction, he simply pulls the plug on our fertility. Listen, I got to go. Best to everybody out there. Have a great day. Have a great eternity. Try to be a nice human being. Keep your cool. And, we teach best what we do, okay, what we practice, and by our example. So